You're watching Shane Dawson and Friends, where the excitement never ends. So open your ears, sit down and relax. Shane will bust a fucking cap in your ass.
Yay!
Yay!
That's right. Still playing the song off my phone. Because you know what? Even though we, for some reason, became the number one podcast
On the internet.
we are not boosting our production value at all.
No. We're going to keep it like super real.
I'm still not wearing underwear.
No, not at all. But what's really great though is that I just still feel super grounded. Like I feel like having you in my life just keeps me grounded.
Yeah, especially since we don't see each other except for when we do this.
Yes.
Which is exactly how I want to keep it.
Yes. Except also people don't really know we could be in two separate rooms. We could be like in two separate countries. Like that's how great technology is.
But it's not that great because we're here and I have to look at you.
Yeah, no,
so
that's true.
Come on, technology. Steve Jobs,
By
come
the way,
back from the dead and fix
You
this.
are wearing the same outfit as you were last time.
Yes, and I did not shave my arms this time.
No.
So I'm sorry about that.
So it looks-
yes. So you guys helped us become the number one podcast, and that's crazy. And I'm sure all the other podcast people are very confused.
I know. Trust us, we are as well.
But you know what? We're not going to let it bother us because we're just going to try to do what we do here.
Which is...
I don't really know yet.
Right.
But it has something to do with talking about random things and interviewing people and making them uncomfortable.
And making ourselves uncomfortable because, again, we're sitting here looking at each other, right, we're sort of looking down, not really sure.
Yeah, I can't make eye contact. It makes me uncomfortable. But so really quickly, I just want to talk to you guys about my food poisoning. I feel like every episode we should try to bring up throw up
Pooping.
and diarrhea. I had really, really bad food poisoning to the point where I had a seizure. I projectile vomited. My golden retriever caught it in his mouth. I'm not making that up.
To the point where I get a phone call from Shane's mom who's like, literally out of nowhere, I have no idea what's going on. So Lauren, I'm following the ambulance right now. I'm just like, what? What ambulance? What is going on? Like,
my mom gets a little scared. I mean, listen, if you saw me projectile vomiting and seizuring, well, you probably wouldn't
would
care.
think that was normal.
That was totally normal. No, but I went to the hospital and I ate bad chicken, y'all. Don't go to Whole Foods.
We should. We love you, Whole Foods.
As if Whole Foods is going to sponsor our show. As if we don't even have a sponsor. Okay. You know what else we should talk about on the show? Every episode, we're going to talk about who we have on the show today and who did not want to come on the show today.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly. I have proof. Today on the show, we have Joey Graceffa.
Yay!
Who is YouTube extraordinaire.
Yes, handsome fellow.
Beauty queen. And who did not want to come on the show today? Well, we have a list. Let's start at the top. We had Josh Peck, who said no.
Josh Peck has gracefully declined.
We had Hillary Duff, who...
it sounds like that's a no.
Who had a baby to feed.
Yep.
We had...
And it's funny because what's interesting is I feel like she's the one person you've done who you haven't made fun of. So we thought that would be like... And you
I
love her.
Hillary
and
Duff.
I feel like we have a better chance of like getting other people, for example, that you have portrayed maybe not as in such a good light.
I don't know. I think maybe these celebrities just don't quite understand the internet. You know who does understand the internet, though?
No.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh.
So really quickly, before we get to our Uggs of the day, I want to talk about my Ugg of the day. Amanda Bynes officially has blocked me on Twitter. She has. She did not like what I had to say about her last night, which was, Amanda, you're probably not going to be a rap star and you probably aren't going to be going on tour. You might be wrapped up in a straitjacket and you might be getting a tour of the insane asylum when you get checked in.
I think you've made it. Like, I honestly think like this, like you've made it. Like, how does she know to even, is she going, okay, how does she know to block you? Like, I have so many questions.
Do you mean how does she know to block me or how does she know how to block anybody? Because she's...
A little bit of both.
Okay. Well, I think what happened was I think I tweeted her and I think all of my Twitter followers retweeted it. And I think she may have seen it.
I'm like just imagining her going through like every tweet and just blocking like random people. Like just like anybody that says anything. She probably has blocked like all of the internet.
I don't know. I thought me and her had something in common. I thought we both, had strong dislike for Miley Cyrus.
Sure.
Who I actually love, by the way.
Miley Cyrus is like, I don't know what said, but there was some interview where Miley Cyrus talked about Amanda Bynes, and I did see an Amanda Bynes tweet today where she was like, yeah, girl, you got my back. So apparently she doesn't hate Amanda Bynes.
Here's what Miley Cyrus said. Miley Cyrus said, yeah, it's really, really fucking sad. Amanda Bynes is crazy and girl needs to get her shit together. And then Amanda took that as, I love you, girl. And now they're best friends.
Did you know that she tweeted today? Oh, this really shouldn't become the Amanda Bynes like conversation hour, but she did tweet today something out of nowhere. And I was looking to see if this was like a response to something, but it was like, I would never marry a German. I'm a Jew. Like out of nowhere. Which I was like, respect.
She also tweeted, by the way, last week, I've had 18 nose jobs. So I don't think she's that happy with being a Jew.
You know what? That's racist.
A little bit. Okay, so now let's get into our Uggs of the day.
okay.
For
So,
those of you who don't know, if this is your first time listening, every day, every time we do this,
Yeah, which is, we'll see.
like once every other week,
Right.
Lauren is going to give her Uggs of the week, and we're going to discuss them.
Yes. So,
Take it away.
Of the week, number one. Farrah Abraham,
Oh,
a friend
just
of
stop.
ours,
Stop. I'm already Ugging.
asked Charlie Sheen out on a date.
What?
Wait, okay. And I don't know how this was found, but it was like, I saw the text message where she texted him, inviting him to a birthday party. And she said that, quote unquote, there will be porn star people there. So let me know if you're not comfortable with that. And then let me know something else you want to do.
What?
I swear to God.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing. Another person who declined coming on our show.
By the way.
Farrah Abraham, which,
Totally.
by the way, she didn't just decline. She said, I'll come if you guys pay me like $5,000.
Well, there was no amount, but she did say that it was suggested that money be involved. And we said we don't have any.
I've seen the inside of your pussy. I don't need to pay you. I have seen a guy come on your face and shove his entire fist up your ass.
To which she would respond, I got paid for that.
Well, I didn't pay for that.
Then you
I got a
say
free
that.
trial,
I'm
and then I deleted my account 2 days later on that porn website, which, by the way, is constantly emailing me updates. Can you imagine, like, what if you have a daughter one day? What if your insides are not
I don't
dried
wanna
up
talk about it.
anymore
I
and
don't
you had a
wanna talk
kid?
about it.
Would you show your kid your sex tape?
Do you know that one time Shane looked at me? This is like 2 years ago, and he was like, out of nowhere, oh, so you can't have kids? That's why?
Well,
I don't
somebody
have
at your
kids."
age should have a whole family.
You know what?
Okay, move on. This
Next
is
one.
getting sad.
Okay. Next of the day. Lindsay Lohan checked out of rehab and into another rehab. Ugh. My favorite part of this whole thing is that they release statements like, she really enjoyed her experience at Betty Ford and she's really looking forward to extending her rehab at another place. And if you read these statements in tabloids and like they seem like sort of normal when you're reading them, but they're like, who would actually say that? Like, who would actually literally being like, she's really looking for, like, it all is just so contrived and so.
Nobody's enjoying their stay at a rehab, no matter how much fucking
did she get,
massages they're
do you think
getting.
she got kicked out of the first one? Is that why she's moving to the
Probably.
next
Listen, I visited, I'm not going to say who, one of my family members was in a rehab at one point. It was definitely not a ritzy one. There was definitely homeless people jerking each other off in the hallways.
one? No, there was not.
There definitely was. Felt like home. And I was looking through the whole place going, wow, this is a completely unenjoyable experience. So anybody who says that rehab is like awesome and great and they love it and they found Jesus is lying.
Well, it's also like, because what bothers me about the spinning of it, I'm not to get preachy, kids, but it's like they make it like that's like, don't worry, it's fine that we did tons of drugs. We're going to go there and get cleaned up at rehab. Like, it's not, like, if you're going to rehab, things are really bad. Moving on.
Okay. Lindsay Lohan, by the way, if you want to come on our show.
By the way, first interview out of rehab, we are yours. We will be kind and we will be fair.
I would pay her $5,000 to come on this show.
She would take it.
I have my own personal UGG that I got on the way over here. Listen, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this because a lot of you guys out there love this guy. And I mean, listen, I love him too. That's a lie. I don't really care. I saw another poster for a Johnny Depp movie.
Oh, yeah. The Tonto one.
Okay, first of all, he looks just like the character he played in the last fucking movie. What was that? The Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the same character.
Yeah, but they're not pretending like it's supposed to be a different character, but they're like it's made by the same people.
But it's the same character.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that he's wearing white face makeup, which, by the way, no other actor in Hollywood wears as much makeup as me. As Johnny Depp. Me and him are like neck and neck.
So what you're saying
that
is
motherfucker wears... Okay, think about it this way. I literally had a fight with Lisa last night because she's like, he's getting paid billions of dollars. Like, you can't, make fun of him for wearing makeup all the time. But hear me out. Charlie and Chocolate Factory, white face makeup. Alice in Wonderland, white face makeup. Dark shadows, white face makeup.
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissor fucking hands, white face makeup. The new Tonto or whatever it's called, white face makeup. I could probably name 100 more. Why is he doing this?
He's in a lot of Tim Burton movies.
I'm angry about it.
They're all makeup. I know.
Is anybody out there angry about this? It's like, okay, I get it. I wear wigs and I wear makeup and I'm crazy too. But like, first of all, I'm not getting paid $35 million a movie
Well,
to
that's
do
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, what I want to talk about is like, is there jealousy going on right now? Like, I feel like.
I mean, every time I slap on that lipstick and that wig, I'm definitely not getting $35 million to do it. Okay, so great.
So I just have to say, I had one more we can bring up if you want to. But I really want to say it was a little bit hard for me to give you a daily UC list today because it's necessarily us like kind of making fun of people, which I enjoy tremendously. But I'm so excited about how well the podcast did and how you guys are listening. And it's really, really awesome. And it's really cool to see the comments. I'm getting a little sentimental. Give me a
I know.
moment.
Wait, what is happening?
I don't
This
know.
is not
I'm having
an
a
UGG.
moment. I'm having a moment. Can I just take a break from the and see you guys comment like you didn't even know what podcasts were?
That is exciting because I see a lot of comments saying, oh my God, I finally have something to like listen to while I'm cleaning my room or walking the dog or taking a really long shit.
You're getting through your terrible job or whatever it is. And because I even told Shane, I'm like, nobody's going to listen to this. We're just doing this for fun. And I was wrong. I will admit that I was wrong.
Yeah. So, you guys, by the way, giving us 5 stars on iTunes and leaving comments really does help out our show. So thank you for doing that. And I want to start looking at the comments and reading them on here because I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I don't have any prepared right now.
Nope. No, we have. So that's the thing. We don't have anything prepared. Like we don't.
We definitely don't have anything prepared. But you know what? I will by the end of the show. At the end of the show today, I'm going to read a couple comments from you guys and give you some shout outs. So make sure to leave some comments. And also, Joey Graceffa is coming on the show, and I'm very nervous.
Is it time for him already?
Pretty soon. And I'm just like, let's just talk for a second. Like, what am I going to ask him?
I know. Like, what should we talk? Like, I want to talk to him about his teeth. Like, he has really. I'm kind of obsessed with teeth. You know, I have a secret dream to be a dentist. I always have. I love teeth. Here's the thing about Shane's teeth. He has great teeth, but like, I don't know if he ever brushes them. I don't think he does.
No. Me and Joey Graceffa actually got into a fight the other day because he brushes his teeth twice a day, which I said is fucking ridiculous.
It's actually not ridiculous, and the minimal amount you should be brushing your teeth.
Once in the morning.
Okay.
10 little Indians in the morning. Okay. And then you don't have to worry about those Indians for another day.
Logically, if you really thought about it, if you were going to choose one a day, I would do the nighttime because you've gone through the whole day with like and eaten and stuff's gotten in there and it's disgusting.
Trust me, I go through the whole night where stuff's gotten in there. And I need to wake up in the morning and get it out. And those 10 little Indians need to help me.
There's like pubes in
those
there.
10 little Johnny Depps need to help me.
Oh, call back. I like that.
Call back to the Johnny Depp.
Thank you. So his teeth, go on.
His teeth. I also, listen, I'm going to bring up the fact that like me and him are kind of in a relationship.
I
My
know.
girlfriend doesn't know about it.
I mean, I think she knows. I think she's in denial. It's kind of hard to, I mean, it's like you guys, it's like palpable when they're in a room together. It's like, it's electric.
Well, I can't wait. Really quickly though.
Is anybody going to come and ask him any questions?
I was going to say before we get ready for Joey, I thought maybe you should ask maybe a couple of my characters what they think of some Uggs of the day.
I'd planned on that.
Now I don't know if there's any characters here. Wait, let me look.
No, that's fine. Is there anybody here? Hey guy, is anybody here?
Nope.
Okay, great.
Oh wait, no, wait. Let me just. Let me take some medication.
Okay, wait.
All right, here they are.
Okay, is Paris here? Like, is she here?
Oh, Paris is always here.
Oh, good. Looking fantastic
I
today.
got really excited when I heard you guys talking about Johnny Depp and hit the white stuff on his face. I always have white stuff on my face, but I'm never getting paid $35 million for it.
What are you getting paid $35 million for?
My dad says, "Good job, sweetie." That's it.
That's really...
Sometimes Perez Hilton posts pictures of it.
Of the white stuff or the $35 million?
The white stuff on my face.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. So if you could ask Joey Graceffa a question, like what would you ask him? Would you want to know about his love life? Would you want to know about his
I
childhood?
don't know who that is.
No, yeah, I don't either.
I would like to talk more about Farrah Abraham.
I know. It's kind of all I want to talk about too. So it's with you.
Like, listen, BFD, you can shove an entire fist in your ass. You know what I've shoved in there?
I can't
stole
imagine.
a turkey from Bonds. And all I did was from Bonds. And all I did was go through the turkey aisle, and I said, "Ooh, is that one frozen or fresh?" And the lady said, "That one is fresh." And I said, "Oh, great, perfect. I won't get salmonella." Is that how you get salmonella?
By shoving a turkey up your ass? I think so. I think that's partly. Oh, you know who was talking about, speaking of diseases, Psy, the Korean, the Korean Gangnam
I've
Style.
had sex with him before.
Sure.
And let me tell you, girl, Psy. The sigh heard around the world. Ugh.
Well, Paris, I think you might have heard the Daily Ux session. And I probably should have brought this up there, but Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day, I'm sure you've had sex with him too, apparently compared him to herpes, and Psy literally was like, herpes? What? Okay, what's that? That sounds good.
He is lying. Psy knows what herpes is. He gave it to me. Just because you're Asian doesn't mean you can pretend like you don't know anything. It bothers me so much. When I was at Vons, I asked which, by the way, lots of Asians work at Vons, and I don't know why.
Is that right?
No. Maybe it's because it's easy for them to say. Like, oh, Vons. Bon. I asked them, I said, "Hi, where is your turkey section?" And they all looked at me like they didn't know what I was talking about. You know they all have turkeys up their ass.
They totally do. Okay, we're done with you, Paris. You've been here for a really long time. Bye. I'd like to just talk to Aunt Hilda. I haven't talked to her in a
Oh,
while.
hi.
Oh,
By the way, I heard you getting married soon.
I am funny. Yes, I am actually very soon. I haven't eaten bread in months.
Why are you talking like me? Stop. That's my voice.
I can't help it.
Ugh, it's like Jewception. I don't like it.
It's totally.
So who are you getting married to? Who's the lucky idiot?
Well, seeing as I'm very famous, I'm going to keep his identity a secret. But he's tall, he's handsome, and he loves me.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. Oh, where's Paris talking about turkeys in her ass? Wake me up. What's your question?
My question for you is, as a sort of a mother figure to a Joey Graceffa, what would be...
I'm not a mother. I almost became a mother about 5 different times, and then I wised up.
Sure.
And went to the dry cleaners and said, "You guys got any hangers laying around?" And he said, "Yeah, we do." Took him home.
Would you have any advice for him?
For who?
Joey.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, God.
I don't know who any of these people are. The only person I know who is Farrah Abraham, which, by the way, she thinks she's so cool for shoving a fist in a butt.
I feel Farrah Abraham's going to be our safe
I've shoved a menorah in there on Hanukkah.
I know.
On Hanukkah.
When were the candles lit?
No, but I blew him out with my ass. I said, "Holla, holla, holla, menorah." That was my ass.
I feel like Farrah Abraham's going to be our safe word.
Farrah Abraham, if you're listening right now, well, she probably is listening in her ass. I bet she has an iPod up there. Take it out of your ass, Farrah, and come on the show.
Come on this show, Farrah.
But no, don't come on this show.
No. God, you have to be really specific with somebody like that. You have to be really specific.
Well, speaking of come, sorry, I'm going to go. I have to go. I got things to do. Oh, I'm back, everybody. How weird. Speaking of come, everybody, Joey Graceffa is coming on the show, and hopefully he will come all over us.
Yay!
So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with Joey Graceffa.
Yay!
All right, you guys, we are back, and guess what, everybody?
What?
Joey Graceffa's here.
No.
Oh my god.
I am so... Oh, claps.
Yay!
That's my balls.
He
I'm
just
clapping
clapped
with my balls.
He just clapped for himself.
Lauren's clapping with her
How
vagina.
embarrassing.
Wow, Lauren, standing ovation from your vagina.
I mean, that's how much this means.
Girl
to
never
me.
stands up. She's always just laying down.
Yeah.
I am so excited. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
I know. Can I just say your hair rivals Pauly D's? Like,
Oh, really?
I mean, it is standing up straight.
Actually, I don't think we're in the same category at all.
Polly
really.
D? Who's that?
Who's that?
Jersey Shore.
Oh, you're so old.
What?
Come on, that is not an old ref.
Polly, that's old. It's all about Big Time Rush. I don't know what that is either. I just saw it on Twitter and I'm like, sure, I'll talk about that. That sounds like a tampon brand.
Oh my.
I wish I could film Joey's faces
I
right
know.
I
now.
know, really. By the way,
I'm
Joe,
not ready for this.
Joey has
Like,
no
with
idea.
cameras.
He has no idea what he's getting into. He
I don't.
No idea.
Which is why he said yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why Hillary Duff and Josh Peck said no.
No.
Which, by the way, Joey, you were my first choice.
Oh.
You and Rebecca Black.
Okay.
Because in all honesty, I am friends with Joey in real and IRL.
IRL.
But I also am
Oh my
very.
God, is that a thing? Is this going to be like a thing every episode where I learn a new thing?
You don't know what IRL means?
I mean, I know what in real life means, but I've never
By
heard.
the way, I watched a Sandra Bullock movie from 1992 last night because I've been on a Sandra Bullock kick.
Oh my
It was called The Net. It was about like the first
Such
computer.
a good movie, by the way.
Yes, but
Yes.
she brings up IRL in that movie.
Really?
And it was like so you don't even know a term from 1992.
No, but just as a callback for our first episode, since I've learned about throwing shade, I see it everywhere now. Like everybody's throwing shade. Like I didn't know what that meant. Like I had
I don't
no.
even think Joey knows what that
I
means.
don't.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Rebecca Black is way blacker than Joey.
Totally. It means
God.
when you're like dissing someone, which nobody says anymore, but it's
You're
like
throwing shade.
I'm throwing shade on Joey right now. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Oh my God, Lauren is throwing shade on Joey IRL.
totes.
Okay, back to what I was saying before I was so rudely shaded and interrupted. No, I am excited because Joey has a very interesting life story, and he's a very interesting person and an inspiration to a lot of children listening.
Thank you.
And I actually am excited to ask you questions that you might not have been asked before. And,
Okay.
and I'm just really excited.
Cool.
So let's get into this.
Let's do it.
So let's talk about. Oh God, I want to talk about our relationship, but let's save that.
Okay.
Let's save how we met and how we first kissed and all those things.
Best day of my life.
I was there.
I know. Do you like what? Did you like dream about it that night?
Oh my God. Like, no, yeah.
Like not at all.
Like, did
right?
you go
I
home
still
and
dream
like?
about it.
Did you get like a really intense scrub from Lush and just like rub your face and just get rid of it? Just get rid of me.
Yes.
Perfect.
Why are you looking at me with sex eyes? Look at him.
Oh, sorry.
He's uncomfortable looking at me because I'm not wearing underwear and he knows that.
You guys.
Oh.
We all know.
Did you not know that?
I did not know that. But
Well,
now
you know it now.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so we're going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about all that stuff. Really quickly, for those listening, if you don't know who Joey is, he is a YouTuber who does daily vlogs. So what that means is he films every day of his life.
I do.
And he thought that was a good idea. Why?
I don't know. You know, like I used to do like more high quality production stuff, and I just kind of got like bored of doing that, and it was just a lot easier and more natural for me to just like talk to the camera.
You know what's weird? Every time I met you, like you've never filmed me. Let's go on.
I mean, he wants to film
I'm
things
really-
that are interesting.
Like I just feel like we've met several times now. Like,
Several times.
I've like, never seen you film me. Moving on.
I get really nervous when he whips out that camera.
Oh, really?
I turn into like Farrah Abraham.
Oh my God.
I just want to
Stop giving
open
her
my ass.
props.
No, no, I actually do get nervous because you're very good at daily vlogging, and I am not.
Yes, you are.
I'm good at making things funny, but
Yeah.
I'm not very good at being like real because I think I'm boring, and you don't care if you think you're boring or not. You film everything, and I am not confident enough to do
No,
that.
maybe I feel like I think I'm boring, and like
Well, hundreds of thousands of people watching do not agree
Apparently
with you.
not.
I know. I don't
Like,
know
what
why.
have you ever filmed a vlog where you watched it back and said, "Oh God, I can't put that up"?
Yeah.
Why?
Like a lot of times.
And then did you put it up anyway?
No, I won't post that day.
Like, what would make you not put something up?
If I feel like I don't have like enough content that's like entertaining, I get like really stressed out, and then I just like don't post that day.
Really? Okay, so for me, like once in a while, I have like a ball slip,
Okay.
or like like Lisa had 3 nip
She
slips.
had a nip slip. I know.
She's had 3 of them.
What?
And I've had
Yeah.
to take videos down because I
Yeah.
will just be like vlogging, and then out of nowhere, I'll be like, "Oh, Lisa's nipple," and then I'll be like, "Oh, I'll cut that out," and then I never do.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I've gotten like emergency late night like nip slip calls. And shit
Oh
like that.
God.
But then me and Lisa look at each other and we're like, "Who cares?
Whatever.
Whatever."
So
no.
you're okay with nip slips? That wouldn't like preclude you?
No,
from...
I've had some nip slips myself.
Really.
Really?
Yeah.
Ball slips?
No.
We'll make that happen today.
Oh.
So, okay, wait. So, sorry, let's backtrack. I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me about your life a little bit. So, where are you from? Because you have an accent and it almost sounds like you're Canadian.
I do.
You didn't know that?
No.
You said I post. You're like, well, like sometimes I don't
I
have enough
post?
content and I don't post a video.
I did not.
Yes, you do.
No.
A little bit.
No.
No.
I watch a lot of Canadian television.
It's so true.
Actually, I think my mom is like French Canadian a little bit, so maybe that's
you
where it
don't.
comes from.
You don't know.
But I'm from Boston, and my dad has a pretty like strong Boston accent.
Can you do it for us?
I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could do it if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a Boston
When they're
accent?
like, when like, fuck you, Johnny fucking Damon.
Oh,
fuck
wow. That's
not
good.
That sounded like
That's
Amanda
Boston.
Bynes in court.
Well,
That
maybe.
video.
Johnny Damon is the Red Sox player that went to the Yankees, so all the
Oh,
Bostonians
you're so
hate
boring.
him.
Yeah.
Sports, I don't even. You lost me and Joey
You're
at sports.
not gay.
Sports?
Listen, we don't know anything about sports. Nobody in this room knows anything about sports
So
except
true.
for you because you're the biggest lesbian in this room.
It's true.
You're a bigger lesbian than me and Joey. That's saying a lot. Okay, so
It's not saying that
so
much,
yes.
actually.
So when you were so when you were a kid, did you know that you wanted to be on camera? I feel like you were a shy kid.
I'm definitely shy in like person, but like being on stage or like in front of a camera, it's so different. Like I was pretty shy like all throughout middle school and something, and then 8th grade I auditioned for my high school play, and I got the lead role out of like everyone. It was just
What was
Oh,
the
you must
play?
have got your ass kicked.
I didn't. It was cool to be in the plays.
No, but what I mean is because you beat out other people.
Oh yeah, people hated me. All the upperclassmen were so pissed. But yeah, it was so different. Like I was like be able to like become a different person on stage. And I
Now,
just
what
loved it.
what was your friend group like? Like who did you hang out under the crazy tree? Because I did.
No, I actually I was kind of like the person who was friends with like everyone. That like I had like a bunch of different groups of friends. And I don't know, but they were mostly all girls. I never really had guy friends.
Now, did you get in trouble? Like not in trouble. Did you get picked on for that?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Now, how did you deal with? Because I know I saw your Draw My Life, which just made me very emotional, made me cry.
You people have some fucked up lives.
I know YouTubers have this
I
sad.
mean, I'm just
So-
like, what is wrong with
Oh
y'all?
my God. Did you see Jenna Marbles, who, by the way, I love her, but her Draw My Life
No, I didn't.
was like kind of happy, like for the first like 8 minutes. It was like, and then I went to, college and I got a baseball scholarship. Like it was like, oh, okay. And then the last 30 seconds was like, and I'm sad and I hate everything. And now I'm sad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, YouTubers are very depressed. We're all very
I
depressed.
know, right?
I kind of love it.
I guess so.
Okay, wait. So back to that. So you had a depressing life. So let's get back on that.
Well, do you think like everybody talks about bullying now, which obviously has already existed? Like when you look back and you're like, everybody picked on me. Like, do you call that bullying? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Now, do you think you hanging out with all girls? Because I had a wide collection of friends, and most of them were girls. 2 of them were in wheelchairs, and 1 of them didn't have any hair.
Oh.
So I
Not by choice.
no, she actually had a disease where she didn't have hair, but she also didn't have eyelashes
Alopecia?
or eyebrows.
Al-
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
think it's alopecia.
Alopecia.
Well, we called her Pinky Blinky because she was really pink and she always blinked.
So you were a bully. Okay. maybe.
No, she loved it.
No, she loved
She
it.
called me fat
She
lesbian.
did.
I called her Pinky Winky.
Okay.
So I got bullied a lot, and I realized that if I became the funny guy, I could kind of I wouldn't get bullied anymore because I could make
Yeah.
a joke out of it. Did you use your sense of humor or like your artisticness, not autisticness, your artisticness to get out of bullying?
No. No, I didn't. I just took
Did you
it.
try and it didn't work, or like what happened?
I mean, I just took it up until like I think 9th grade or something, and then that's when I don't recommend this for everyone, but like I fought back with like my words, and I just kind of like I don't know. I was during class, and I don't even remember what the kids said to me, but I was just like, "Who are you? Like you don't even know me or whatever," and it like embarrassed him because I did it in front of the whole class, and he stopped after that.
my God,
That's a good idea. That's
Did
what they
3
say.
black girls behind you go, "Oh yes, he did," and snap?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, that would be cool.
I know.
No, when we reenact that and we do it in next week's video, we'll have the 3 black girls.
Totes. So that was what, 9th grade you said?
Yeah.
So high school, was that different for you than middle school? Were you like more comfortable?
I was, but like I still got picked on a lot by like upperclassmen or whatever because they would see me just like walking the halls with like girls and stuff and just like call me names and stuff. So
How did you deal with, and we'll get into the whole gay thing soon because me and you both deal with lots of gay comments.
Yeah.
But in high school for me, it was hard because I did hang out with a lot of girls, and even though that one girl with no hair kind of looked like a guy, she kind of looked like Vin Diesel a little bit. It was cute. But I was doing a lot of videos and I was doing a lot of plays and stuff, and I was just getting called gay, really like hardcore gay.
That's softcore.
And, it didn't really bother me because even at a young age, I never thought being gay was like a bad thing. I wasn't gay, but even the thought of like somebody thinking I was gay, I didn't give a shit. And I think that's why I connected to you, was because me and you kind of agree on that. Like, did it bother you at all when people would call you gay?
Yeah. I mean, like early on, but then like I ended up realizing like it's not like a negative thing anyways. But there's such like a negative like vibe around that. So growing up, it always seems like it's super bad and like it's like, I don't know.
Did your parents ever, I had my mom and, well, my dad, but he wasn't really in the picture, but I had my mom who would get really upset about it and she would feel really bad. And I would try to explain to her like, well, Mom, it's okay. It's not really like, it's not a bad thing if everybody thinks I'm gay. I don't really care. Did your parents ever like be like, oh my God, like we need to talk to the principal, or oh my God?
No,
Like,
I actually wouldn't tell my parents that like I was being bullied or anything.
You didn't? You were
No.
bottling all this inside?
Yeah, my whole like life, I never really expressed to anyone like the stuff that was going on, or like at my home life, or things that were happening at school. And I kind of feel like YouTube's kind of been my release to like
I was
get
gonna
all
say,
that stuff
segue.
out. Yeah,
let it out, girl.
Segue.
No, it's so crazy. It's almost been like my like video diary where I'm trying to help kids who went through the same stuff, because I felt like I was so alone. Like no one else could like have the same thing that happened to me. And then I met Megan, Strawberry 17, and I realized like she had a very similar story, and I was like, wow, like I'm not alone. So I wanted to like make videos and tell people like, like I went through this. You're not alone. You should talk to someone.
Yeah, and you recently, not to get too deep and well, fuck it, let's get deep, y'all.
I mean, I'm ready.
Let's get elbow deep.
I don't know.
I think it's interesting. I think a lot of kids listening, or not just kids, I'm sorry, a lot of people listening, because we actually have a lot of older people that listen.
Older, he means like over 18. I mean, you're
Yeah.
so ageist.
Oh no, nobody over the age of Lauren is listening.
No.
They're all dead.
I mean, totally.
I think it's interesting to talk about stuff that maybe people wouldn't expect. I think people are going to expect us to be talking about, our penises and gay kisses and stupid stuff.
Okay, once again, I want to clarify. I do not have a penis.
Oh.
I just
You just have a chunky vagina.
Right. Okay. Our penises.
No, but I recently saw a video of yours, and I texted you right afterward because I was actually taking a shit when I texted you.
Oh, good
Just so
to
you know.
know.
Often.
Toilet
When in
text.
doubt.
So
on the
if you're
toilet.
wondering why it took me a while to reply back, is because I was mid-wipe.
Oh, okay.
And it was a heavy day.
Oh, God.
But no, I saw a video of yours where you were talking about your mom, and you were very, very open about it, and you were talking about her being in rehab, and you were talking about just a lot of family problems.
Yeah.
And I had never seen another YouTuber besides me that talked about that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it was very interesting to me. So why did you decide to be so open? And is that scary? Are you scared your mom is going to see that video?
She has. When I first did my first video, it was called Alcoholism. And this was like a year or so ago. And it was a time where like my mom was not doing well. My mom's been an alcoholic like most of my life. So I escaped, moved to LA, and I never really had like much contact with her, but I was on the phone with her and I was really frustrated because like she wasn't getting any better. So I made a whole video about alcoholism and talked about my past with my mom with that. And it was mostly just to like reach out to people and let them know like, hey, I went through that and I got out of it. And like I'm a lot better now.
And what did your mom say about that?
She was really hurt by it.
Oof.
She didn't like it at all. And
Did she feel you portrayed her unfairly? Or
Yeah.
inaccurately?
she brought up about stuff about my dad and stuff, and was like, she always does that. She likes to put the blame on like other people. She's like, I wasn't the worst. Like you don't even talk about the good times or whatever. And she kind of like makes it seem like it wasn't as bad, but that's because she wasn't experiencing what I was experiencing. So
She
for her,
was probably drunk.
right. So
And that's also very common. I think from my, that's what they do. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of deflecting. It's not me. It's not
Yeah.
me.
I had,
Definitely.
I made a Draw My Life video a few months ago, and I talked about my dad and how he was abusive and an alcoholic and all this stuff. And I showed it to my brother, who still talks to my dad, and he was freaking out. He's like, oh my God, you can't show. Oh my God, dad's going to freak out because, my dad like knows about my videos and his stepdaughter is a fan. And like, it's this whole thing that I didn't even know was going on. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put it up because this is my life. And he, you know what? It's his problem that he was an asshole.
Right.
And the consequence is the whole world's going to know about it. So fuck it. And I put it up, and I mean, I haven't talked to my dad since, but it must have felt good for you too, to like finally put it out there and then just be like, you know what? No secrets. Here you go. If you're dealing with this out there, like, so am I.
Yeah. No, I got a really positive response from that, and that definitely helps me feel like I could be more open with my audience and stuff. And I did talk about it in my Draw My Life video and the other stuff too, which my mom was not happy about either. But I don't know.
Now, I saw another recent vlog where your mom was in your vlog.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Side note, I watch all of Joey's videos.
Yes.
But it's almost like a really good, not sitcom, because sitcoms are hilarious. What's like a soap opera? It's like a really good teen soap opera. Joey's vlogs.
Like a
because-
Lifetime movie?
Like a Lifetime movie.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
like Pretty Little Liars.
After school special? Like, what are we?
Totes.
Yeah.
So, I watched one of your vlogs and your mom popped up. And
Yeah.
my heart stopped.
Oh,
I was like,
really?
oh my God, what's going to happen? Is she going to like beat his ass? Is she going to like punch him? Is she going to
No,
yell?
no. My mom was never abusive. She was actually a really loving
Well,
mom.
not because she's abusive, but because of the vlogs you've made about her. I was like, oh my God, is she going to be like, y'all in the comments need to leave me alone 'cause I'm not an alcoholic. I just like to drink me sometimes. Like, I was like, what's going to happen?
No, she doesn't even know how to use the computer. So, like, I have to show her the videos and I send it to her, and then, like, that's when she gets hurt. But literally the next day, she's forgotten about it, and she's like, oh.
That's what happens when you're drinking.
That's what happens when you're
Lucky you.
Yeah, Lauren's mom is not drunk. She remembers every single thing.
I
Lauren
mean,
does.
please, can she drink more?
So wow, that's crazy. So let's also talk about your rise to YouTube stardom, because
Okay.
I've known you for a
A long time. Yeah.
This little known fact: me and Joey Graceffa have known each other since about 2008.
Yeah.
How did you
2008.
meet? How did you meet?
Well, it was in the back of a bath club.
Well, I actually found one of his videos because I was obsessed with Katy Perry, and he did like this Kermit the Frog thing to.
I did. I used to do videos where I would play Kermit the Frog and I would sing popular songs.
Yeah.
So I did like, I kissed a girl and I liked it.
I must have missed those.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
So
Missed those.
yeah, I found him through that, and then I was doing like a collab for when Fred reaches 1 million subscribers, and I asked him to like be in it, and he did, and
And
Ever
we
since
hit it
then.
off
So
ever
you were
since.
you were in LA that you.
no, he
Oh.
sent me a clip.
Oh.
Like a whole bunch of YouTubers sent me clips.
Yeah,
to, like,
where were you living at the time?
in Boston.
Now you started a channel called Winter Spring Pro.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh my god.
Winter Spring Pro.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
winter
Okay.
and spring are seasons.
So why? What does that have to
I
do
don't.
with
I
anything?
don't know.
Because you're cold and she's hot. It was a channel with you and your friend Brittany Jowls.
It's Joyle.
Whatever. I call her Jowls because that's what it's spelled like, and she needs to live with it.
my
So
gosh.
Brittany Jowls and you made a channel called Winter Spring Pro, which I
Yeah.
don't understand the title. And the idea was that you guys were like best friends making videos together. And
Right.
it was going to be like songs, and you guys were going to be wearing a lot of makeup and outfits. It would be like what my channel would be like if I had friends,
Right.
Yeah,
but I don't.
but except, yeah, I guess.
So why? So how did that channel take off? Like, did you guys just make videos in high school or something?
Yeah, we started when I was a sophomore in high school, and we just did like music parodies and just little sketches and stuff.
Now, when did it start to become like big? Because you guys got really popular.
It was probably like you actually helped us out a lot back in the day when you gave us a shout out like a few times actually.
That ain't all like it. You know what I'm saying? Me and Brittany Jowl.
So it was between like you and Lucas who like really like propelled us at the beginning, and then it just like went up from there with like other people and
And
Lady
then when-
Gaga. And
When did you decide to quit? Because that channel is like no more.
I think that was like a year and a half. Nope. It was 2 years ago. I just decided to leave that channel and focus on my Joey channel.
Now, how does that work? Because, I mean, you literally had like a Miley Cyrus transformation. And what I mean is like you cut the hair off, you like lost a bunch of weight,
Put some
I
product
did
in
not
that
lose
hair.
any weight.
you waxed yourself,
I just got
you
buffer.
got tattoos.
Ew. By the way, he says buffer, and you kind of like did like a shimmy when you did that. Like you couldn't help
definitely
yourself.
did a body shimmy. But you
Flex
really
a
did.
little.
Did you make did you sit down and be like, you know what, Joey, you're going to completely change into a different
He
person?
said it's Joey time. He was like, you know what, Joey?
Like it's
Joey.
Joey.
It is like-
Why? Because
like-
I'm Joey.
Graceffa time.
No, it
But no,
wasn't.
you did something that I've been wanting to do forever, which is completely change yourself
Oh.
for the better.
Yeah.
Now, I'm still waiting around to
Okay.
do that. But what made you want to do that?
I don't know. I was just sick of my hairstyle, I guess, and I don't know what else I changed.
You kind of, the way I was explaining it to my mom, because my mom didn't know about you.
Oh,
She
okay.
knew about you when you were in Winter Spring Pro.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that's the same person.
Oh really?
No.
Oh my god.
She doesn't know because you've changed into like this like beautiful
That is so funny.
Swan.
porn star.
Porn swan.
Ooh.
Because you were, kind of just like a, pimply kid from Boston, and then you turned into like,
Yeah.
you could be in porn.
By the way, your skin is glowing.
It's glowing.
Why,
What
thank
what are
you.
you doing? What product? Are you doing?
Honestly, I'm just eating really healthy, and I'm not eating as much sugar. Drink lots of water.
Could we have any more of an LA conversation?
Anyways, back to
Juice.
changing yourself. So that,
You
so
off gluten? Go on.
when did you decide? When was that?
I started eating healthy like probably 2 years ago. Whenever I started daily vlogging, I just like felt like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I needed a change. I wanted to start eating healthy and exercise and get more muscles.
Interesting. Which brings me into our next topic, which is our relationship.
Oh.
Now, for those of you listening, if you don't know this, me and Joey have been shipped. The ship is currently floating
Yeah,
still.
it's still
It
sailing.
hasn't crashed into
I don't-
an iceberg.
I don't understand what you.
Lauren, let me explain
I
this to you
don't- I
again.
don't-
Let me explain this to you again.
Shipping is when you are on the internet and you look at two people that you wish were in a relationship,
Is it really a thing?
and that means you ship them.
No.
Like I ship you and like I don't know,
Glozell? I know.
you and Glozell. Like I think you guys would be perfect together.
Is this?
You're both really
Is
loud
he
and
making
really
this up right
annoying.
now, or is this a thing?
No, this is the thing.
And so what? So people say what? I'm going to ship you.
Yeah, so people are like, "Oh, I ship Showy."
Yeah.
Now Showy is Shane and
I
Joey.
mean, I got.
So let's talk about the ship of Showy and how that went to sail.
Yeah.
And how that's the biggest ship in the world, bigger than
I
Titanic.
think it
Huge.
is. It
it's
really
kind of, it's
is.
big. Have you ever been shipped before?
Not as big as this ship.
I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
You've been like boated.
I've been, yeah, but
You've had a little life raft. Now, did your other previous ships get mad when our ship took off?
probably.
I think so.
I know.
Lisa got mad when our ship took off.
Oh.
Because she was like, wow, like it was Shisa. Now it's Showy. Interesting.
No big deal. Your
Interesting.
mom hashtagged like Shorin the other day or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a ship.
I'm just saying.
That's like a Bowie.
I'm just.
Or like, that's like,
I think it's buoy.
whatever.
Bowie.
Jowls, Joyles, whatever.
Oh my God.
So who has been your other previous ships? And I want to talk about them.
And how did they happen? Are they organic?
There's a Joyer, Joey and Sawyer.
I don't believe in that one.
Okay.
I could see that. You guys have a similar like shiny quality to your
Yeah.
faces.
Okay.
What?
They're
Shiny
both kind
quality?
of shiny. Am I wrong? Like good looking shiny.
Sawyer
man?
does have a shiny quality.
Thank you.
You know what? Who doesn't have a shiny quality?
You.
Us. Me and you.
I couldn't.
You have more of a powdery quality.
Totally powdery and like dull.
I'm like greasy.
Toads.
Okay. So it was you and Sawyer. Any other ships?
Me and Luke. So there's Juke. There was
Ooh,
J Cat.
that's racist. Juke.
Yeah.
Wait,
me
what's
and Cat.
what's a
Pretty
J
much
Cat?
whenever I'm with like anyone, I get shipped. It's
Well,
Wow.
this is so weird. This is like the YouTube version of like the paparazzi like creating a couple. You know,
Oh,
do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it's really lame and embarrassing, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So we started making videos. Well, so we've known each other for a long time, and then God, when did we get together? Was it for the gay kiss?
yeah.
I emailed
He
Joey.
was really nervous before that, by the way.
Who was?
Shane.
Oh, of
Me.
course he was.
You know how many dudes I've kissed?
It had been a while though. Honestly,
It had been a while.
It's been a while.
We had brought it up, and I was like, "It's been a while." It's
Been a while, girl. Listen, I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality. Well, it's more because everybody thinks I'm gay anyway, so who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you were. You just hadn't kissed a man in a while. I'm just saying.
I mean-
admit you were nervous.
Fine. I was terrified.
Oh, gosh.
I definitely wore underwear, very constricting underwear that day.
Definitely did.
But I emailed Joey and I said, hey, I texted you and I said, hey, what's up, girl? And you were like, nothing much, girl. And then I was like, do you want to come over to my house and I'll make out with you really quick and then I'll throw you out of the house? And then you were like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sign me up.
So, by the way, guys, I'm opening up a huge secret can right now.
Oh.
It was fake.
You're telling them?
I'm telling them. I mean, listen, the podcast.
Did they not know?
No, the podcast is about being open and honest.
Oh.
It definitely, well, it was
gosh.
real.
First of all, if it was real, I hope it would have been a better kiss than that. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, girl.
I'm a girl.
I mean, listen, the kiss was real. It wasn't like I avatared it. And it was like we were in different rooms and we were in bubble suits. No, it was definitely a real kiss. But I did tell you, hey, I'm doing a video where I need to kiss you.
Yeah.
I'm going to surprise kiss you when you walk through the door. So, be surprised.
So we kissed like a few times.
We did it like three.
Three
I
times.
should release. We did it like 3 different
Oh.
Outtakes.
times. Outtakes of
They're
the
not
kiss.
that exciting.
They're not. They're more like me and Joey awkwardly kissing, and then I look at Lauren and I go, "Did it look okay?"
Did you get
Was it
that?
good?
Did you look bad? Did you
Was
get
it good
that?
for you?
Or more like you yelling at me, like, did you get that?
And then I would tell Joey, like, "I'm sorry, I wore so much chapstick."
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you taste all my chapstick?
I didn't. I don't
Really?
remember.
I bought cookie flavored
See,
chapstick.
he's kissed many people between that, so he has a lot more,
Leave me
This
alone.
was like the thing for you. He's busy.
Okay.
He's got
I'm
shit-
busy.
He's got stuff going on.
Anyways, so that's how we kind of became. I'd say like friends. I think we knew each other before, but
Yeah.
we became friends then. I mean, you have to kind of become friends when you kiss somebody.
I know.
You become very
Yeah.
close very quickly. Have you kissed any of your other ships in videos or in
not
real
in
life?
videos.
Whoa.
Oh, excuse
Whoa.
me. Not in videos you've seen, right?
Wait a
Right?
minute.
Right?
Oh,
right?
Wow.
I like that answer.
Revelations. I don't even want to know anymore.
Very telling.
And then me and Joey decided after that video, Shoei became kind of a big ship.
Yeah.
And now we're just making really uncomfortable videos that literally every time I make one, Lisa looks at me and goes, "Really?" And I say, "Yeah." And she goes, "I mean, just fuck. Just fuck already on
Oh
camera.
my God.
You might as well. Because that's where it's heading." And I'm like, well, you know what? If it hits 2 million views, we'll fuck
Or
really
if people
hard.
will watch and that's what they want, then
Oh my
we will give them
God.
what they want.
No. So how does that make you feel to make these videos with me? Because I always thought you were more like clean cut.
No,
Shane's
I
like, how do
really,
you feel about me?
I was, I was always really scared of like what I would put on YouTube and like be really cautious about that stuff. But honestly, when you vlog every day, like you gotta spice it up a little bit. And
Wait, am I the spice?
you're the spice.
What kind of spice do you think I am?
You're like a ginger spice.
No,
You
I
are
am
kinda-
not ginger.
you're
Why does
toast
everybody
ginger.
think I'm ginger?
You're
I am.
so ginger. You're such
Listen,
a ginger.
in the sunlight, my hair looks a little bit red.
Flaming red.
But listen, my pubes are as
Red.
black as can be.
Ew,
Oh.
gross.
Look, it's gonna be.
They're-
Who's not looking? Close your legs.
Yeah. So that brings us to today. Joey recently hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
OMG.
That's
OMG.
a big deal.
No.
Claps everywhere.
Woo!
Ball claps. Do you have anything you want to say to all the kids listening that have subscribed to your channel?
You guys are crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think my life is that interesting or whatever. So, it's just crazy. And I've said this before, but in high school, like, I kind of felt like I had to be someone else to like fit in, and I would kind of like be the chameleon, like with the different groups of friends, and like try to blend in with them. And it's so weird now. Like, I post a video every day of just being myself, and the fact that 1 million people like have subscribed to me. I don't know. It just proves like just be yourself.
Does it make you want to go back to high school, Joey, and be like, dude, in like 5 years, 1 million people are going to talk or give a shit about you.
Oh.
So don't worry about these.
That's weird to think
assholes.
about.
Poor
It's
little
really
high
weird,
school
right?
Joey. Aw.
I know.
If I would have told high school Shane that, well, first of all, high school Shane would have eaten me because it was so fat and starving.
You don't have a meat on you for high school Shane to eat you.
I know.
Yeah.
Enough Taco Bell hot
I have a
sauce.
question though. Like, this is gonna sound like really sort of trite, but it's like at this point, doesn't everybody just know? Like, being yourself. Like, haven't we learned? Like, that's the
No.
thing.
No.
No.
Like, be yourself.
You learn that when you grow up.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, it's just like at this point, there's so much more access. Like when I was growing up, there's so much more access to people like you and that are going through things that like it would just. I would think, and I'm totally wrong, and I get this ages me, but I would think it would be an easier process.
Well,
in
here's the
some
thing, though.
ways.
Like, in all honesty, kids don't know who they are when they're kids.
Yeah.
Like, when I was a kid, I didn't know who the fuck I was.
Right.
So even if future Shane came back and, covered in wigs and makeup and said, girl, look, you're going to be popular one day for wearing wigs, little Shane would have been like, would have just eaten me. So I think, like, I even think about when I was a kid, I peed my pants every day when I was up until I was 12 because I just had a really bad bladder. And I don't know, Dr. Phil said that I had problems. He didn't tell
Wait.
me. I just watched his
Oh.
show.
Oh my god! I was like, you weren't Dr. Phil?
No, Dr. Phil on one of his shows said that kids who hold in their shit and piss their pants have problems in their lives that they can't control. So that's what they control. So I would hold my shit in every day, which is totally why I was 400 pounds, right? That's why.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Taco Bell I ate.
Totally.
But I'd also pee my pants, and I would sometimes do it on purpose, and I'll get really embarrassed. But now, like, if I peed my pants right now in front of you guys, I would be hysterically laughing, and I'd be like, I just peed my pants.
Yeah.
Well, I guess more to my point is that, like, okay, I agree, because, like, who knows who they are until they're, whatever. But it's more like you shouldn't be like, the point is, don't be ashamed of feeling certain things. Like, there should be more access to people.
But
realizing
listen,
that.
which I'm all about kids being themselves and being comfortable with themselves. That's what we've always been promoting here on Shane Dawson Television.
Yes.
But kids who are too sure of themselves are assholes. And I have met a few of these kids in Hollywood, and I've worked with a few of these kids in videos. And when they are like way too like, they're like, oh, I'm perfect, I'm brilliant, I know what I am.
Yeah.
They're annoying and they're
Yeah, but
mean.
those kids are more insecure probably than the ones that
That's
seem
true.
insecure. I don't.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Dr. Phil right here, right?
But speaking of children, who better to call right now than a woman who had children
So true.
and a woman who completely ruined her children?
Would you?
I mean, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
She didn't do that great of a job. No, she did a great job. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Okay, we're going to call my mom every episode. We're going to call my mom at the end of the show, and she's going to have the last question. She does not know who's here right now, so this is going to be a surprise.
Oh, she doesn't.
Well, no, but and it's gonna be awkward because sometimes I think she'll be more excited than others, and so then.
Well,
you'll-
she's going to be really excited today, but like, I mean, if we had, I can't even think of another celebrity, but she doesn't really know that much about celebrities. Unless it's like Jodi Arias or like Nancy
She would be
Grace
so excited about Nancy
or
Grace.
Casey Anthony.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I didn't know who any of these people are, and then I'm like at his house, and she is just like, "Let me tell you about Jodi
Calling her
Arias."
right now. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oop.
Oh, hope she's not in the bathroom or anything.
Oh, I hope she's taking a huge dump
Oh no.
with all the dogs.
What if she doesn't answer?
What is she doing?
You told her to be on standby.
Hey, honey.
Mom?
Yeah.
Guess who's here?
What? Where are you?
I am sitting here right next to Joey Graceffa!
Hi.
Hi, Joey.
Hello there.
I don't know if you heard that thump, but my mom just passed out.
Joey, I am doing my homework, and I have a Joey Graceffa doll
What?
right next to me.
Oh.
Okay, really quickly.
Wait. Lots of questions.
I don't sell those.
She made it.
Hopefully, your Joey Graceffa doll is going to give me good luck on my homework.
Oh, good
Well,
luck.
first of all, let's figure out why we have a Joey Graceffa doll. So a kid made one, and they sent it to me to my P.O. box.
Yeah.
And they said, here, now you could shove Joey up your butt, finally.
Oh.
And I said, oh, great. So then my mom took it and said, I'm going to put it up my butt.
Oh.
So it's actually right here with me.
Up her butt.
Giving her lots
Yeah,
of.
that's not creepy, yeah.
Okay, so Mom, do you have a question for Joey? Please, you're the last question of the day.
Okay. Now, I'm sure you guys have already talked about this, Shane, because it's like something he has that is so amazing, but it's still my question.
Oh, here we go.
Joey,
Hair.
Joey, you have the most beautiful teeth
Oh, thank you.
I've ever seen in my life, and I am obsessed with your teeth.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I wanted to talk about the teeth, and I
Really?
forgot. They're
Wow.
Do
amazing.
you have braces?
I did.
Oh, we're kind of
like, for how
disappointed.
long? Because I had them for like 10 years, and
Oh.
my teeth are not that gorgeous.
I had them from 7th to 9th grade in high school.
Now, did God put them on?
I had to go with them.
Do you wear a retainer still?
I still wear a retainer every
That's
night.
why.
Yeah.
Mom, what would you say that they like? What do they remind you of, Mom?
His teeth?
Yeah,
Chiclets?
like a beautiful, like beautiful seashells in the beach.
Just when he smiles, it's like the whole room lights up.
Oh.
Oh, Mom. Well, so that's the question, and that was probably
love it.
the
Well,
creepiest
the
thing I've
answer
ever
to that is brush twice a day and wear retainer.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank
I
you.
do not
Yes.
need to brush twice a day.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
do.
And my retainer could eat it.
I'm not even kidding. Before you got here, we were talking about your teeth because I
You
said I
have
love your
beautiful
teeth.
teeth.
Thank you.
Mom, don't please. You've already told Joey his teeth are the prettiest in the land.
Honestly.
Prettiest in the land.
Every day I pray that when I go on my dating site that you put me on, Shane, that a man with Joey's teeth will want to date me.
I mean, Joey is single, so
Yeah.
ready to mingle.
No. I'm not a cougar, hun.
Take that doll out of your butt, girl. Really quick, Mom, before I let you go, Amanda Bynes blocked me on Twitter. I just thought I'd let you know.
What? What did you say to
I'm not even
her?
going to say what I'm thinking. I'm a good Christian woman.
Wait, what are you thinking?
Say it.
I was thinking that bitch.
Oh.
Mom, you better watch out because she's calling everybody ugly and she's going to call you ugly too.
Oh, well, I've dealt with worse, son. I'm not going to worry about it.
All right, Mom. Well, thank you for your question, and that was amazing and creepy and cute.
And when I get remarried, Joey, you will be at my wedding with your beautiful teeth.
Oh, I'll be lighting it up.
You'll be the ring bearer. We'll put the rings on your teeth. Perfect. You can nibble them onto my mom's finger.
Okay.
All right, love you, Mom.
Okay, honey, love you.
I can't tell you how much I'm obsessed that she asked you that question.
Oh my
you
God.
have no idea how obsessed I am with your teeth. Were we not just talking about this?
We were definitely talking
We
about
were
it.
definitely talking about that. And then I was yelling at him about
funny.
his teeth, which are not bad, but they're rotting out of his mouth.
First of all, the first thing you ever said to me about my teeth, which was on one of the first nights we ever worked together, you looked at me and you said, "You know what's funny?" And I said, "What?" And you were like, "You have so many teeth.
It's so
I don't
true.
even know how you close your mouth."
Oh my God.
I wanted to vagina punch you
Oh my God.
so hard.
And here I am, years later.
Years later,
It's so true. You have a lot of them.
leave me alone. All right, you guys, before we wrap this up, we're going to do something that I said we are going to do earlier in the show. We're going to do it. We are going to read one of the iTunes comments. So this is from...
This is from last week's
Oh,
vlog.
okay.
Yes, this is from Banana Lord. Joey, you left me a comment?
Yeah.
This is from Banana Lord, and I'm only going to read your comments if you leave 5-star ratings, by the way. So don't be greedy with the ratings. Okay, so 5-star rating from Banana Lord, and Banana Lord says, "I am not an underage girl." Okay, so it's not Joey. I'm a 14-year-old guy, and this is the first podcast I've ever listened to. I didn't even know what a podcast was before this. I just saw that Shane posted about it on Facebook, so I went and I found it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of my phone is completely broken and cracked. I'm trying to read through the cracks.
I was getting so inspired.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back on track. Shane posted about it on Facebook, so I went and found it because over the 4 years I've been watching Shane, I've become addicted to him. Joey, this is you.
It is me.
That sounds creepy, but true. By the way, Shane, you're probably not reading this, but hey, I am. But if you are, I love you, and you should mention me in a video. Hey, I am. Kind of. My name is Izzy Bragdon. Well, Izzy is my nickname. What the fuck is your real name then? Is Izzy short for something? Like Izzy?
Isadora?
It's a guy. Anyways.
Isidoro.
There's no way I'm putting my real name on here. Trust issues.
Oh my God.
Izzy!
Totes is.
What do you think we're going to do, Izzy?
I mean, we're doing it.
Come to you and find you, Banana Lord? Well, thank you so much, Banana Lord, or Izzy, or whatever the hell your name is. Thank you for that comment.
That was so nice.
That was really nice. Claps for Izzy.
Yay!
All
Yay,
claps
Banana
around.
Lord, Banana
If you
Lord.
want to hear your name come out of my dirty mouth, leave some comments and 5-star ratings on iTunes. And SoundCloud, I guess.
Yes, you
'Cause
can.
we're also available there.
You can see us on SoundCloud.com/Shane and Friends, or go to iTunes and search Shane and Friends.
You can also see Joey Graceffa's videos at youtube.com/Joey Graceffa. You can follow him on Twitter at Joey Graceffa. You can follow Lauren at, what is your thing?
Oh, Schnipstar.
That's the worst Twitter name ever. Schnipstar?
Joey's literally.
What?
That sounds like a guy. That sounds like
Listen, my last name isn't Graceffa.
that sounds like a guy who does circumcisions and he's really famous.
My
for
last
it.
name is Schnipper, so like Schnipper, Schnipstar.
I'm the snip star.
Listen,
I snip all the celebrity baby penises.
listen.
And of course, you can follow me on @Shane Dawson. You guys, it has been a great day with Shane and Friends. I hope you had fun hanging with us. We had fun hanging with you. And we are going to see you next time. We don't know who the guest is going to be because
Nope.
everybody turns us down.
Yeah.